What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time I am doing my weekly audit of our boy DSP's tips. Now, as you guys know, I've done these a couple times. I did one last week when our boy was going on a beg. He's been begging for the last several weeks because he was so concerned that he had his two big bills that were coming up and he wasn't going to have enough money to pay those bills and have his day off and so on. So as we all know, last week, crisis was averted. Our boy Phil made like $1,500. He was able to pay his cable bill, his condo dues, or his internet bill, his condo dues. He was able to pay that off, right? So essentially, we're going to give Phil the benefit of the doubt and just say that he is starting square one on Saturday, because we all know his bills were due Saturday. So the assumption is our boy used all of the money all the way up until Friday to pay his stuff off, or whatever the case is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at our boy Phil's first stream from when he came back from his day off till today, so that we're able to get that info. We have that information due to Piece of Pieces tip calculator, so it's easy to calculate. But first of all, I want to start it off by our boy Phil begging for his den heads to come to the podcast and contribute. Let's just play this little clip real quick.
It's Tuesday Night Bites, so Bassmaster on the late stream. If you can come by and support my streams tomorrow with tips, please. Please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing, if you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything this week, just tired of it. I'm tired of the stress. I'm tired of the nonsense, I'm just trying to run a business here, have a life. Everyone else can make a tweet and not get attacked. I make a tweet, oh, here's a negative thing. I didn't attack you, you fuckface. I really didn't. You're an idiot. You're fucking...
Okay, you're wondering why I added that little piece about the tweet. Is because he's trying to use it to elicit pity tips. Our boy Phil, that's what he's all about. He's about guilt tripping his dents into giving him more money. And we know it's true. It happens every week. There's nothing new. And I love how he claims that, it's not every week that he's begging and it's a crisis, and it happens only once in a while where he actually has to ask his den heads for more support, which is a lie. It's every single week. So as we know, it happened last week and it's happening this week. So this whole week he's been talking about his day off and not having enough money for his day off. And we know it's not due to bills. He has no bills. He already paid his two big bills. So the next set of bills that come in will be paid by his YouTube check. We know your pattern, Phil. So we know that's the fact. So let's take a look at Piece of Pieces tip tracker. All right. And let's go through the dollar figures to see what our boy Phil made this week. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger here. View. Alrighty, here you go, folks. Okay, so as we can see here, our boy Phil was off on 10/6, okay? So we'll start off with the 10/7 stream. So as we can see, our boy Phil on 10/7 did very well. He was doing Street Fighter. So essentially he made $115 in the morning stream. And then he actually made $154 on his night stream. Okay, that's very good. He hit the tier 2 and the tier 3 tip goal on that day. Okay, so on 10/8, which I believe is a Sunday, our boy Phil raked in $122 on his first stream. Again, this is Street Fighter. And then made $103 on his second stream. So he hit the tier 2 tip goal on both streams, which is excellent according to our boy Phil. And then let's see. I'm sorry, no, it was Friday, Saturday. Okay, and then the 9th was Sunday. My apologies. So on Sunday, again, he played Street Fighter. And he made $157 on his first stream. And then on the night stream, it dipped. So I'm guessing people got tired of Street Fighter and watching our boy Phil just suck ass at this game. So they only gave him $77. But still, not bad. He hit the tier 3 tip goal and almost hit the tier 2 tip goal on Sunday. So he is doing excellent. All right, yesterday was not such a good day for our boy Phil. As you can hear, apparently the tweet that he received and the backlash hurt his feelings and he couldn't concentrate. And then the universe decided to take a huge dump on our boy Phil yesterday and reward him with minimal tips. So on the first stream of Overwatch, which was a disaster, please watch my video on that one, he made 56 bucks. Okay, he got to the tier 1 tip goal. Not the greatest for him, but at least he hit the tier 1 tip goal. Alright, and then on the late stream yesterday, our boy Phil made actually that is not correct. He made more than $9. That's a typo. He actually made $47 actually. So I recorded that stream, so I'm pretty sure it's 47. I'm not sure why it says 9, but anyway, he almost hit the tier 1 tip goal. Okay, so let's add all that up. Okay, so minus 9. I'm just doing some calculations here, people. Plus 47. Okay, all right, so I have the figures here. So if you add up his 4 days of streaming, and I'm not even including what he's going to get today, because you know he's going to beg, and his den heads will probably come out and give him money. So, you know, but let's just look at the figures we have here. So if you total up all the tips that he received for those 4 days, right, the morning and the night stream, our boy Phil pulled in $831 just for tips, right? Those 4 days, and that's not including today's stream. So if you divide that by 4 days, you end up with, he made $207.75. So essentially almost $208, right? Well, he likes to round up. He made $207 average a day. So essentially he hit the tier 2 tip goal for every stream that he had in the last 4 days. So okay, he has $831, right? So if you take that $831 and then you divide the average of 4, which is 207. I don't think he's going to get 207 today, but for argument's sake, let's say he makes about $175 today, right? So even if he doesn't stream today, he still has $831 for his day off. I'm not sure what the hell he's talking about where he needs all this money. Why does he need $831 on his day off? Again, that's if he doesn't stream today. Now let's say he streams today. And for argument's sake, let's say it's not a good day. Let's say he makes $100 today, right? That puts him at $931. Now, if you want to whatchamacallit and deduct PayPal fees, right, and deduct his taxes, let's say, but we know he doesn't. So let's minus 30% for taxes, right? So that gets him down to $651. So he has $651 for his day off. He has no bills coming up. The next set of bills will be paid by his YouTube check. So essentially, like he claims, so the first week is always stressful for him. The second and third week aren't too bad. Then he gets his YouTube check, and then he pays all his bills, or the rest of his bills, with his YouTube check. So why is he sitting here complaining and bitching about not having enough tips for his day off? What the hell is he spending his money on? Even if Phil is an honest businessman and took out the 30% for taxes from his weekly, which we know he doesn't because he doesn't pay his taxes properly, right? That still leaves him with $650 or $651 for his day off, right? You figure grocery shopping, $250, right? His dinner with his horse, let's say another $100 right there. That's $350. Jasper's water fountain filters, his treats and everything. Let's just say that's another $50 there, right? Let's just say that's another $50. That's $400 right there. $400 that he's going to spend, right? That still leaves him with $250 for WWE Champions, his gin and DoorDash. So why is he sitting here bitching all week that he's not made enough tips? Why? Why? And that's all I want to know, Phil. And of course, Phil loves to say that his finances and his tips are none of your business, and it doesn't matter what he does with his money. No, Phil. When you put your financial business out there, right, and you put your financial burdens on your den heads, then it becomes a public issue. So the den heads and myself and everyone has every right to sit here and hold you accountable and do an accounting of your total tips and your money coming in. Mind you, I didn't even include the $250 he received from his patrons for those private videos, right? We didn't talk about that. What happened to that money, Phil? Because you just said you got 5 videos, so at 50 bucks a pop, that's $250 that you have there. Where did you spend that money, Phil? Where did it go? Where did it go? Because you said you raised enough tips to pay for your bills last week and your day off. So that $250 is sitting in your bank account somewhere. So Phil, get help. Get your addictions in order. Get those resolved. Learn how to budget. Pay your taxes. And be a good person. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.